everyone. Welcome back to What's Happening. So, earlier today, Miss Melody went live, and of course, every now and then she'll allow some of the fans to come on and to talk with her. Now, if you remember, there was a guy named Anthony who's come on her lives a few times, and every time he comes on, he has some very thought provoking questions that he asks. Today, he asked her, did she ever think about the betrayal that she did to herself and her children by staying in her marriage for as long as she did? Melody did respond, and she had a really good response. So take a listen to what she had to say and let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
Oh,
What's
Hi,
up? How you
Mel.
doing?
I'm
Hey, how
good.
are
How are
you?
you? I'm
I'm good,
good.
honey. What's up, honey? What's going on? I hear the
Nothing much.
streets.
Girl, working. How you been doing?
I've been doing very well. Oh, Lula just came on. Hey, Lula. I got somebody I'm joining in on my live. I'm waiting for her to come on, but I went to my request page and I saw that she
Mm,
had requested to come on the live. How are you doing? What can I help
I'm
you with this morning?
good.
Because you always got some questions.
Girl, first of all, I didn't know. Last time we talked, I told you I was doing a reality show.
Okay,
So we
I
started
remember.
filming.
Yay! Congratulations!
Actually,
Yay!
I'm kind of backing out a little bit right now.
You said
My
you doing
father, I'm actually backing out of it a little bit right now.
what?
My father died 3 hours before we started.
Oh man, I'm
So
sorry. Condolences to you and your
literally,
family.
I would say it was hard being on that set for 11 hours straight, doing
Mhm.
confessionals, literally had a facade on my face the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But I will say I did start that YouTube channel from when I had the conversation with
Mhm. Your volume just went out. Okay.
you. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
So I'm only going to ask you one question. And it was something that
Everybody's
really,
saying condolences to you. They're saying they're so sorry
uh,
for your loss of your father.
thank
So y'all
y'all.
make sure y'all lift him up in prayer. Yes. So
Um,
sorry. And then around the holidays, I know that's tough. So, but you keep
yeah.
pushing. Keep pushing. Take the time you need, but you keep pushing. Keep your head up. Keep going after your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because this opportunity has come, and I do believe in divine timing. Right? I do believe in divine timing, and for whatever reason, now was the time. And maybe this
Mm,
is something to take your focus so much off of, you know what I'm saying, what has happened, where you can, put energy into your new reality show. You know what I mean?
mm, yeah.
Yeah.
So one question and I'm out, okay?
Uh-huh.
So
I might
it,
answer. I
it was
might not.
it was something that you really said that stood out on one of those episodes. And if I got it correct, I want to say you said that your biggest betrayal came from Martell, okay? This question isn't about Martell, so let me go ahead and just clear that up. It's really about you.
Okay.
So when you made that comment saying that that was like one of your biggest betrayal, did you ever think about about your biggest betrayal? And when I say that, meaning the betrayal that you did to yourself, even to your children,
Absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
sometimes parents they tend to say, I think on the episode you said how intelligent your kids are,
Mm-hmm.
and 9 times out of 10, the children they know what's going on. So how long did it take you to forgive yourself for keeping yourself in that situation, just for not giving your kids 100% of you just to make them happy?
Mm-hmm. This is a very good question, and I will say I literally just had a conversation with someone about this, either not exactly this, but either yesterday or the day before. So it's layers to it. So I'm gonna try to hit
Mm,
all the different layers. Okay. One, I had to, um, I had to forgive myself for not loving me enough,
mm,
because had I loved me the way I should have, right, and had
mm,
I respected myself enough, I never would have even given somebody so many chances to
mm,
betray me, so to speak, right, or be a big disappointment. So I had to sit with myself and get over that. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And then do the work on why. Where is the lack? Why don't I love myself the way I should? And then I started working on falling in love with me and who I am and all the pieces of me. And part of that included And it was mandatory for me to be isolated and to be to myself a lot of the time, because I can't learn me if I always got 50 million people around me. You know what I'm saying? Because me being the person I am, whenever I am around people, I'm typically tending to them. I'm typically trying to make sure everybody's good. I'm probably gonna cook some food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to just make sure everybody's having a good time, and that's how I am when I'm around people. So, I did have to spend a lot of time with myself to fall in love with myself again, and to love me. So that was one of the layers. And it's crazy because, like I said, I just had this conversation. The other layer for me was in terms of my children. So there are two folds to that. Okay, two folds. One of the things is, I feel like me choosing peace, happiness, self, and having 4 children actually shows them what it looks like, right, to choose yourself. So I don't feel like I disappointed them or betrayed them in any way when it comes to that. I think they will always remember. I say this all the time. My girls, when they become young adults, women, they get married or whatever the case may be, if they choose to get married, they're never going to feel like they got to ever stay in a situation, because they're going to be like, shoot, my mama had 4 of us and she, you know what I'm saying? She did X, Y, and Z. And after she left, she did X, Y, and Z. So I know I can do that too. They're going to be some of the strongest women y'all have ever seen. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that wholeheartedly. But the part that I will say that I shared with somebody the other day, where I feel like the piece, which made it almost mandatory too for me to make my decision, was whenever you're going through something, right? When you're going through something and it hardens your heart, that's how I said it the other day to the person, and it hardens your heart. And a lot of times you harden your heart because you're trying to protect yourself, because you don't want to hurt no more. You don't want to be hurt anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so whenever you harden your heart because of a situation you're in, you don't get to choose when the heart is hardened and when it's not hardened, right? So everything and everybody that comes in contact with you in that point, they're going to get a piece of that hardened heart. So when it comes to my children, looking back at it, there were times when, because I was so broken and I was so hurt and I hardened my heart because of that I didn't show as much emotion that I should have shown with them, or as much what was it I just said the other day, like physical affection as much as I should have, right? But it was because, and I'm sure it's plenty of women on here, y'all gonna drop hearts if y'all been there before too. Oh, LeBaric on here, what's up, LB? And I'm still mad about y'all being closed Saturday, but I'm gonna come out Saturday. Don't worry, I'm getting that brisket. But anyway, so whenever, I realized, women drop the hearts, as I was saying it before he came on here, y'all drop the hearts if y'all know what I'm talking about. Whenever you're in a situation where you're hurt and you're broken, it's hard to be as emotional and as emotionally available as you could be. So what I love now, so I felt my children in that part for a time frame, but eventually as they get older and they go through their own situations, they probably will understand. So what I love now is that since I've removed myself from that and I've worked on me and I've worked on my healing, now when my daughter walks up next to me and grabs my hand, where initially I might be like, why'd you grab my hand? Then I'm like, well, no, she's a kid, she can hold my hand. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold my baby's hand. You feel me? Even though she's tall as me, but I'm like, let me hold my baby's hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can say, like, my point is, like, I definitely, in assessment, evaluation of everything and being truthful, I'm being very honest, very vulnerable with you right now about this, just being straight up truthful about it. I had to work past not only getting over the heartbreak, the disappointment, the biggest betrayal, as you said when you came on here, but also forgiving myself for not being as emotionally open and available to my children as I could have been, because I was going through so much by way of their father, of course, but still I was going through so much, right? And so now that I've gotten past that, of course, I still have boundaries with people, but my heart ain't like it was. It's not hard enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can receive love, I can give love, I choose who I give my love to, but I'm able to do that. There's some people you could talk to who know me and say, Mel is like one of the sweetest people I've met. She's so kind, she's
True.
so giving, she's so caring. They will tell you all of that. So I choose who I give my love to. And my children definitely are at the top of that list. And so I'm just thankful that I'm in this place now. You know what I'm saying?
Great. Well, that's good to
Yeah.
know. And so, just to let you know, Kiki actually agreed to being the first person for me to interview on YouTube.
Oh, good. Yay. I
So,
haven't talked to her
everyone,
in a little minute, but that's good. I know she'll do good, honey. She's gonna be
oh,
very straight up, very honest, and
oh, we're
she's a
gonna have a good
pleasure. She's a
conversation.
pleasure.
We're gonna have a
She's
good
sweet.
conversation. I love her.
Yeah,
But I
she's
want to let
sweet.
you get to the other people because I don't want to hold you up. And thank you
Okay,
for your
honey.
time again. And we'll
And
talk
make sure
soon.
you keep me posted on the YouTube so I can tune in.
I will.
Okay,
All right.
baby.
Bye.
All right. Okay, bye bye.
Uh,